Alright guys, what's going on? Flacos Performance here. We're back in the shop, and as you saw on our last video, we was out in Mexico on some races. We actually had a really good time, and well, basically overall we had a blast. But we have the 32 Ford Coupe back again in the shop. You can see it is red now. A couple of videos ago I showed it, and it was yellow. It was like a Tweety Bird yellow. Didn't look all that great. I mean, we were doing the Coyote mock-up and swap and all that kind of stuff. So we went and picked it up yesterday from the paint shop, and man, this thing turned out badass. I mean, as you can see, I mean, it looks freaking amazing. I mean, it's badass. Wheels, we went with Billet Specialties. We got some 20 by 11s out in the back, and then we got some we've got some 18 by 9s in the front. We got some Proxys R 888 tires front and rear. And man, this thing just completely sets it apart. Now, we do have the motor ready for it. Everything's been mocked up. Transmission, everything is done. But today, we're going to go drop it off at the upholstery shop since we got all the painting done. Nico from the shop still has the hood piece, which is a small hood that goes on the top side. He's finishing painting that stuff. He's finishing painting our grill. All that's going to be satin black. Our headlight covers and just a couple small accents that he kept, and then we'll pick up later on, as I don't need them right now. We do have the window. We didn't put it on because obviously they're going to be working right there inside for the upholstery. Once we get it back from the upholstery shop, then we're going to go ahead and start putting the motor, transmission, drive shaft, run the fuel system, put the Holley electronics on it, and basically all the little knickknacks like new door handles, new deck lid handles, all our lights in the back, and basically just finish this car complete. So I am pretty damn excited about it. I mean, man, this thing came out badass. I didn't think the red was gonna look this good, but it does have some pearl, like some gold pearl in it, and they did some extensive body work on it because it was real wavy and stuff like that. But man, this thing is looking really, really good. I mean, it actually turned out very, very nice. All the windows for the doors and all that stuff we ordered brand new because we only had one of them. We could not find the other one, so we only had one. So all that got ordered brand new. We're gonna put all brand new window stuff once it's over there at the upholstery shop. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these wheels back off. I'm gonna put the old wheels back on, and then we're gonna get it loaded up on a trailer, and then we're gonna head over to the other side of town and then go drop this thing off at the upholstery shop. So see you guys in a minute. Hey, what are you doing? Where are you taking the car? Where are you taking the car? Where are you going? What? I don't know what you said. Hey, you made it fine there? You fell? You can get back up. Be all right. I got some stuff.
What you got there?
Some trim panels that they're gonna need that go right there by the door when they do the upholstery, and then some old bolts, but they're gonna put all that new anyway, so it'll be all right. I need to get whatever latch. I got new windows, brand new windows coming for it. That way we'll put them all back on. The window, the tracks and everything. Now before he does this, so he can put the window for me. So this goes right here in the back. You see where it's got an opening?
Yeah.
it goes in there to seal this, and then it's got long bolts that go through there and bolt up in the bottom. That's where this goes, basically right there.
Okay.
In there.
I got you.
I still have to make a hole right here. So I'm gonna get the shifter. It's a low car shifter, but once we have the seat,
And you know where you need to mount it at.
correct. And then I'm gonna have to make a hole so I can run the thing out, you know, and then it'll be bolted right here. So, but obviously that's gonna have like a little boot that he's gonna do for it. So,
Yep.
and then the pedal is gonna be electric. So I got a bracket that's gonna go from there, bolt up, come down, and then the pedal's gonna be real close right there. The electric pedal.
So all this gonna be Dyno.
Everything.
Okay.
Everything. Dynamite, everything. The whole fucking thing.
Okay.
I am gonna buy a new steering wheel. The ones that the top piece comes off, and I want him to wrap that piece in the same leather.
Yep.
That way
you do
everything
that all the time. Yep.
That way it matches. And then he knows like all this. He's gonna do his own
Yep.
design. These things here, I know these go on the door. I know these go there, right? So he can just sand them down in satin black, semi-gloss.
Oh no, you gonna talk to him again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him to do something different than that ugly ass light on top, which I don't even think it works, honestly. So we might not even go with the light.
Okay.
I don't think it works. But I don't like it. It looks like shit.
It look like he's in a house.
I know.
Look like a chandelier.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Is you putting like you like to light things up? You putting lights in here to light it up inside?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
We're not gonna go that extravagant.
Okay. Hey, man, I'm just daddy. That's all I am.
Yeah, I'll tell him to take all these things, the little trims, and repaint them back again, satin black, and just a bunch of whatever.
Okay.
Obviously, we're gonna need to put these. He probably know where to get these, or maybe it comes with. I can't remember. The rubbers.
The rubber.
Yeah, it might come with it.
It might come with the
I
rubber.
think so. I don't know what all this stuff is. Rear view, some other fucking things. I'm not 100% sure. Just whatever he don't, just put it back in a box for me.
Okay.
All these gauges, I'm gonna put on brand new gauges anyway.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, that's the leather.
Oh, that's the seat.
Yeah, they're like real tiny. Yeah, they're tiny. And it's got it's like that black car he did. He sent me a similar one that he done.
It was red.
Red interior.
Yeah.
Black.
It was a red one he did.
No,
he talking about the one he did for
Yeah.
James Martin.
Black car with red interior.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent a picture of that. So it's got the same seats like this. It's got the whatever. This is the leather. And this thing looks good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna look badass. I'm gonna have him do like a mix of carpet on the bottom, kind of like that.
Okay.
You know, something different. Nice. Everything fits perfect. Like wide. Then I gotta build headers coming out and going that way. It's got the thing that goes here. Everything's satin black. The headlight bezels, the grill satin black. This is red, and it's got like a little hood that goes around it.
Okay.
This is like a top piece. I gotta get all this off and paint this satin black. Just all the little knick-knack shit. That's a hatch.
I got one with the trunk.
Yeah.
If somebody looking for a body, I don't have a title, but I put a cage in it, and somebody need to finish it. But I ain't a Ford man.
No. Chevrolet.
That's it.
Camaro.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yes, sir. I'll see you. We got the 31 dropped off at the upholstery shop. His son won't be here till Monday, which is fine. We'll come back next week, and that way we can address a couple things that we're gonna do to it. A couple things that I actually going to add, like it's like a piston for the trunk. When you open it, it just kind of slowly goes up. it doesn't go over too much, because if you do go over too much, well, then the hatch is going to hit the body, and obviously it's gonna fuck it up. So do that. We ordered all brand new windows, window motors, all that kind of stuff for it. So I gotta bring that to him, that way he can mount that stuff. It does have electric windows, so we'll get all that stuff done, and then he can, before he actually starts doing like door panels and whatnot, I'm just gonna leave it to him, that way he can just do whatever he thinks is best on the interior, as far as like door panels, a little bit of handles, kind of match everything real good and all that stuff. So I think that thing's gonna be badass once it's all said and done. So hopefully in about maybe 3 weeks we can get that car back, give or take. I don't know, we'll see. But first, we gotta put some fuel. We got some breakfast shit still, but what do we got? Oh, they got some Jim Dean. I'm gonna give me one of these. What's that? That's a Southern style chickens.
I'll get one of those. Give me one of those.
Well, I'm gonna get one of these too.
Yeah.
Yep. And them things are hot. Lamas. Nothing.
Sorry, I wouldn't do like that. I just think it's
Just mustard. Where's my soda? It's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
That's lunch of champions.
Lunch of champions. Just mustard.
See, this guy just texted me, right? I guess he wants to get his truck tuned, which is fine. So he tells me that he's got a 6-hole, whatever, Holly, blah 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 blah. But I'm like, hell, if you text me needing a tune or something like that and tell me that it doesn't start, well, first off, like, I need a little bit more information. Like, you can't just tell me like, well, it doesn't start. Well, fuck, I mean, first of all, does it have gas in it? I mean, secondly, does it even have a battery in it? I mean, right? Am I wrong?
No, those are real questions, I think.
I know. It's like, does it have gas? Does it have a battery? Like, there's many, many things why it doesn't start. So, don't just text me. If you want to get something done, yeah, that's fine. But you gotta give a little bit more information whenever you're trying to get something done. You can't just be like, hey man, I got this stuff. Can you tune it? It don't start. Oh fuck. I mean, like, maybe it needs gas. Maybe it needs a battery. Maybe it don't have spark plugs. I mean, shit, I don't know. I cannot read minds. If you're trying to get some work done with somebody, at least tell them what the whole goddamn thing is doing, instead of just being like, because we can't read no minds. I sure can't read no minds. If I could, shit, I'll be making a lot more money if I could read minds. But anyhow, just a little reminder. Make sure to go ahead and point out everything that you got, everything you've done, and what you want to get done as far as services, and then we can go forward with it.
Yep.
Beep. Tip of the day. Oh, it's got exhaust on it. Today is Dyno Day. I'm going to be dynoing these two today. So we're going to spend most of the day making some noise. But my neighbors are pretty cool.
Yeah, they are pretty cool.
Yeah, they don't mind it no more. The neighbor that was complaining, I ran him out of the community. Ran him out of the neighborhood, and I bought his house. But I got to dyno this thing. I don't think they've ran this. I've dynoed this thing before. Tuned it already, but I don't think they've ran it in a while. And I just got to kind of go through it. I think it's got a fresh motor. I'm not 100% sure. Got to go through it, verify timing. That's what I'm about to do in a bit. Make sure that whatever timing I have on the computer matches on what I have on the crank trigger. and then just kind of clean this thing up because it's idling real high. When you put it in gear, it just kind of drops a lot, so I just gotta see what the hell's going on with it. But this thing is not trying to connect or really communicate. It is. Oh, that's why it didn't work. I had it on Terminator X, but it's not Terminator X. It says I have to update the firmware. We'll save global file as, and then we'll go from there. But we got this one today, and then we got Stacy's. It's got a fresh motor, new turbo kit, new transmission, new injectors. Oh, it's got everything brand new.
That's good.
So all these are trying to get ready for that Cinco de Mayo race that it's gonna be next month. I'm gonna have my hands full in Cinco de Mayo, I'll tell you that. So they all want to go out there. They got a really good payout. They got a fast class. Obviously, all these are going to be out there. We're going to be out there also with the C10 Beasts. I'm going to be driving that one, and a lot more other ones that are going to be ready for that race. So it's going to be pretty damn exciting. So in the meantime, we're going to make some noise. Sit back, enjoy the show. All right, so I have to check the timing on this thing. As you can see, this truck has it's got a crank trigger wheel, and it's got a Hall effect crank sensor on it. So it's not like your typical plug your sensor back 24X or 58X. So when you actually do this, you have to make sure that it is in the correct position. If not, I mean, the vehicle is just not going to run right, and it'll give you false reading on what your timing is, or what you think your timing is on the computer. And it's actually, you can hurt the engine real quick, you know, and just overall basically not run right. So also what I noticed, that the crank trigger wheel has it's directional, and because of that, it's because of the polarity of the magnets. Now the wheel has 4 magnets on it, and the sensor senses those magnets, but when you turn the wheel backwards, the polarity changes, and obviously doesn't give you a good reading. So I was just checking right now, we should be at 20 degrees crank reference when we're cranking only. The actual crank reference, I have it set at 47 degrees. Sometimes you can set it to 50 or 60 degrees, and that's just your crank reference. In this case, I have it at 47, probably because the sensor couldn't go all the way to 60, so I set it at 47. So as I'm checking the timing right now, it should read 20 degrees while spinning, and it's actually reading 55 degrees, which obviously that is way wrong. So the motor's just gonna have like way too much timing. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how you do that. I'm not a very good teacher, but follow along. So I don't know if you can guys see, but you see where the sensor is, and then this is one magnet right there. You can see that one magnet, and then obviously it's got another one back there. So there's no magnet right by the sensor. That magnet should be just under the sensor, so it'll give you an accurate reading and actually control your timing where it needs to be. We do have the pointer right now at 47 degrees, which is right about there. So we're gonna go ahead and take this stuff apart and then swap it over and set it at the right place where it needs to be, and actually flip over the crank trigger wheel so it would be on the correct polarity. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so this was like this. So you've got your sensor. In this case, the sensor is right here. So you want the sensor to be right here prior to the magnet at whatever timing reference that you want to go ahead and set it at. This is the way the pulley was. I saw it, I noticed it real quick. So we flip it around because it goes this way. So obviously the polarity is backwards. Now this is all the stuff that people, you guys don't see though, but for the most part, all this stuff has to be right before it actually goes on the racetrack. All right, we got the crank trigger working, and we got the timing synced back again. And made one pull, wastegate, just kind of check everything. Noticed that the boost solenoids weren't working, so we fixed that. And then finally now we just made a pull with some boost on it. Made 21 pounds of boost, but it started to spin real bad on the dyno, so I actually had to shut it down. I got homeboy here helping. Shut it down a little early, about 6,600. It started to kind of move around on me, but make real good power, north of 1,400. So I'm not going to put any more boost, just because just because it's going to start to spin real bad. So I got to clean up the tune-up a little bit. Fueling, it was taking away some fuel. I'm going to make the boost ramp longer for the dyno. That way actually it doesn't come on really, really fast and really strong, and it tries to spin on the dyno again. So just going to make it a little bit, add another 2 seconds to it, and it'll be a more gradual curve. But for the most part, it's making great power. The rest of it, we'll do at the racetrack. Can't really put all the power just because they'll start spinning on the rollers. But for the most part, we try to get a nice clean tune-up on it, and then the rest of it we do it at the racetrack. So that's basically what we're going to do with this truck. So we're going to make one more pull, look at the graph back again, and then possibly we'll be able to take this thing out of the dyno and then spool it, just to make sure that we are making the boost that we need to make at the starting line, and then we'll be okay and it'll be ready for a track day. Well, there it is. It tried to spin a little bit again. You can feel it. It starts to like tire shake a little bit on the dyno where it tries to kind of skip a beat. Good 1,400. Seems to be about it on the dyno before it actually starts to try to spin the tire. So we kind of kept it there. We'll go ahead and turn it up at the racetrack. But for now, I mean, everything is working fine. Fueling's good. Timing is pretty conservative, and obviously all the crank trigger stuff has been corrected. So very important, whenever you have a crank trigger, you got to make sure that that thing is correct. If not, you can hurt the engine real quick. It won't give you the timing that you're commanding, and it'll just basically make it run like shit. So, and if you don't know, consult somebody that actually knows how. So we're gonna pull this thing off the dyno. I got another one that I'm gonna go ahead and do for Stacy, and we'll see what that one does. Also, we're probably not going to be able to do more than 1,400, but for the most part, we'll get everything lined out. I believe that thing does not even run clean, won't even spool, and it seems to be kind of crappy. So we're about to fix it. Alright, so I gotta verify the timing on this one also. I don't know if it's correct. A semi put it on there and it fired up, but I mean, you can't really just trust that it is correct, because then if it's wrong, if it's got 5 degrees more, and you're trying to command 20, at 95 pounds of boost, obviously it's not going to work. It's probably going to torch a plug. It's going to do something of that sort. But I'm going to pull the program up right now and then see where it's at, and then I'll put the timing light on it and I'll verify it. If it needs to be changed, well then I'll change it, because then how else are we going to put 90 pounds of boost on it? We got to have the timing right. I'm just saying. So let's see what it's got. Alright, well, hey, timing was definitely not real bad off. It was somewhat off. So it was about 4 degrees off. Got that corrected. Loaded another map, another fuel map on it, a known fuel map that I have and that I use a lot as a starting point for all my big injector trucks, my methanol big injector trucks. Or cars, and voila, motherfucker works. I mean, it's clean, no lean spots no more. So obviously the map that it had before, I mean, it was, it was just not right. Revs real nice. I actually made a pull, wastegate only, which makes about 12 pounds of boost, 12 and a half pounds of boost. This thing wanted to jump off the damn dyno though. So this is what it did. It tore my strap. And, yeah, it went sideways on me. But anyhow, went ahead and put a new strap on it. We should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning this thing up. Basically, cruising is great. That other fuel map, it's a real nice, clean fuel map. So, I'm going to go ahead and start putting some pressure on it. And basically making some boost. I mean, it made great power right there, just on a base. It's got no timing whatsoever. It's pretty low. Just a simple shakedown, not even trying. So it's definitely showing good signs. I'm gonna go ahead and make some changes on the computer, and we're going to add another pressure gauge so we can monitor the oil pressure, because it seems like the oil sensor is not working very well. We're gonna put a mechanical gauge on it, but yeah, let me clean this thing up and then we'll start making some boost on it. Is it strapped good?
It's strapped good.
Sure?
Yeah, it's good.
You're not going to go sideways?
Nah.
We'll put more boost.
All right, all right.
All right. It's a spicy meatball.
My eyes are burning.
Well, I mean, fuck. I mean, it's right there.
I know. Shit.
Yeah, no, the flame was pretty
Oh, yeah,
low.
I caught it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. You got it? Yeah, okay. Obviously, we got a problem somewhere. Well, because oil pressure is like 60, 70. But when you go wide open throttle, it starts going up, and then it starts to go the other way, and it went all the way down to 0. You let off the throttle, and then the oil pressure comes back up. We put a mechanical gauge, so obviously we're not going to keep on going because we're going to end up hurting the motor. But for the most part, everything's working back. Obviously, it can come out, but
What did we just see?
a snake, and I hate snakes.
Yeah, Flaco does not like snakes at all.
Hell no, I don't like snakes. It's in the water somewhere, but I mean, it's probably in the middle, maybe somewhere. Oh, is it like 2.5 feet?
Dude, yeah, it was, yeah.
Like that long?
Yeah, just about that long.
3 foot,
Yeah.
maybe about. I think. No, it's gonna be in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey, it was coming. It was like right here. It was just like chilling. I'm like, you got it? Hell no, it went in. Under the dyno.
Where the fuck that fucking snake come from?
They'll crawl out of it.
Yeah, you're right. And then that motherfucker's gonna throw
You're gonna take the covers off right now and shoot. I don't got my gun.
It's gotta be in there.
I don't see no tail.
I don't see no fucking snake.
Where the fuck it go? Dude, I'm telling you, it's gotta be somewhere in this. Oh!
Hold on.
How we?
Where?
Right there, right there. Oh, that bitch is trying to go up. Oh, yeah, there he is. Huh.
He's supposed to be friends with you.
Friendly?
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking snake friendly, man. What you talking about? Ain't no snake that's friendly.
Yeah.
Fuck that snake. What's up? What's up?
Oh shit.
That bitch is right there. Where is it?
He's right here.
Where?
Oh, se metió para los roles y les going to you gotta let it wrap around the thing and then pull it out.
Ah, fuck that. I ain't gonna fuck. Nah, what if I just shoot it right there?
Oh, he's wrapping
Mira,
around.
mira, mira, mira.
Yeah, there he goes.
Ya lo pusieron.
No, se está mal, no, dale otra, dale otra.
Where?
Ahí. Now take it out. Doesn't work. Ah, fuck you.
The fucking dog. The dogs are gonna try to get. Hey, I can see now.
Where are you gonna throw it?
In the green trash can.
Oh, where the fuck?
3 feet at least.
No más.
Yeah.
You chopped his head off.
Damn.
Yep.
That's what happens to snakes.
I don't like snakes. I don't like snakes. Fuck that. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for this video. I hope you like it. Now that is what a normal day here in the shop kind of consists of. So if in case you were wondering what the hell I do all day long. If I am not under the vehicle or doing some work on it, I am on the dyno. So like I said, that is what a normal day for me would consist. Go out, drop some stuff off, come back, either work on some videos or get on the dyno on vehicles that I have here. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a little concept of what I do. I'm not just always just sitting around. So if in case I don't answer the phone whenever you guys call me, it's because I'm actually doing something. I'm actually busy either killing a snake or the strap breaking on the dyno or, you know, just anything like that. But for the most part, like I said, I hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for more projects that we got going on. Make sure to click, like, and subscribe. If you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. It doesn't take nothing. Just beep, click it. Because obviously, I mean, I do have a lot of more projects here. So just going to give you a heads up of what I got going on. So we've got this bad boy right here that I got to do some fabrication, some tuning, some wiring, and stuff like that. Obviously, we've got crawfish. It's back. We are going to do some upgrades. I believe we're going to go ahead and change some stuff on the motor just to get it back up in better running conditions. We got the bull nose. We got Blue Magic. We got tons of parts. We have out there in the back, we've got another Silverado. We do have a square body that we got a motor there. We got an OBS and another OBS that I've got motors for it. And also, I also have a Mustang on the lift because we are from a standard 5-speed to a power glide transmission. So obviously we stay busy here in the shop. I'm not just effing around most of the time, but sometimes I do. But like I said, I hope you like it, and we'll see you guys in the next one.